Good morning. How are you doing? Let's see. If we're live. Not that. Not yet. No sign. No, it normally takes around 30 seconds. For the notification to come through. Which is why I started a little bit early. I still see no sign of it though. Ah, there we go. There we go. Checking the mic is working. It fell out yesterday. Checking the mic is working. There we go. Sounds good. If you call my voice sounding good, good. This is sounding good. Good morning. It is 10:30 here in London, and this is our 1290. Hey Eigh, how are you doing? 97 in No Man's Sky. My name is Mark. I'm your pilot, and I am guiding you through the inky blackness of space. There we go. Right, we are in the beacons update on 5.1. Everything seems to be okay. I'm not seeing any of the issues that other people are reporting. Maybe that's because my slow and encumbered gameplay is not fast enough for to create issues. I don't know. I've got no idea. I've got loads of stuff to sell. Okay. Well, let's see the frigates in, and then. Oh, Engineer Bronn, my apologies. I disturbed you. You carry on. He doesn't like getting disturbed, Engineer Bronn. Okay. Consider Phlebas. How did you do? Chromatic metal, Corvette's casing, lots of chromatic metal. Unit's fine. Okay, thank you. He's a pirate. On this industrial exhibition, Ripperoo of Nursery Crime, Sac Venom, activated cadmium, units, convergence cubes, nanites, semiconductors, nanites. Where are we on the cap? I like the nanites, thank you. And the semiconductors, sure. Yeah, we can use those. This was an exploration? Industrial. And the other one was exploration. Unrefined pyrite grease, superconducting fibre, which might be good, lenium, which also might be good. This was a balanced mission. Gonglia of Pat the Boar. It's a very good anime. Pat the Boar. Or Pat Labour. I never knew how to pronounce it, but Pat the Boar seems the right way to say it in English. Semiconductors, geodesites, units, organic catalyst. And done. And finally, another balanced one. Grantine, geodesite, album pearls, activated emerald, units, neural duct, activated emerald, magna gold, chromatic metal, Field of sight. More units. Storage augmentation. Enriched carbon's nice. Thank you. Thank you for your effort, guys. Good work. Good work. Now that's going to put my yeah, look at this. This is a mess. Let's tidy this up. Lots of unique items, lots of trade goods. We can get rid of that cargo bolthead straight away. Yep. Thank you, Hero Music. That was wonderful. Let's sort through these bits. Unique items on the bottom shelf. What about
Chernobylite? Have you finished it?
No, no way. I'm on day 8 or 9, I think, of Chernobylite. I've got a new crew member, called Mikhail, who's the guy who rented us the warehouse space, and I think I need to get more crew to launch the heist. So I don't know. I think maybe over a third. That's the sort of feel I get for it. I definitely haven't. You know, there's lots of base stuff that I can do, I should be doing, to make myself more self-sustainable, and I think I'm about a third into that as well. So that's the feeling I get. I'm really enjoying it, actually. It's a very fun game. I love the theme. I think they've done a good job in looking at.
In seeing that the game is 14-21 hours.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm probably a bit slower because streaming does take.
Than I initially thought.
Right. Well, that. I really like it. I really do like it. They've written a fairly good story. We'll probably want to turn those straight into superconductors. So enriched carbon, which I have. So let's take those out. And take the that'll do. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Nice.
My first impressions were that it's a very cutscene heavy and linear story focused game, but it opened up a lot gameplay wise later on.
Yeah. And, you know, first person shooter. Lots of stalking.
Generally those event heavy games aren't that long.
But if you've got the PlayStation Plus Extra, whatever it's called, it's free. I mean, that's also a really good motivator on why I'm playing it. That can be sold. This is activated copper, that can be sold. Job site, I don't think I need. I've got so much. Yeah. Alright, well, let's sell some of the more basic elements here. That'll do. That's tidy. getting close to unit cap again. I'm in a abandoned system by the looks of it.
Oof, the game is $44.
Ah. There's a new one coming out as well. Where are you looking for that? On PlayStation Store?
That was on Steam.
Oh, right, okay. Because I know there's a new one coming out. Because I looked at that website as well. The Heart is a Lonely Hunter .ru URL, and that was advertising Chernobylite 2. I don't think that's out yet, but maybe that will drive the price down. But yeah, on PlayStation, I got it on PlayStation Plus Extra. I worked out that if I get 2 games a year from that subscription, it's paid for itself. And I definitely get more than 2 games a year out of it. What am I doing? Okay, so this system I put myself in last night, which is, it's a purple star, is I think abandoned. Just gonna have a quick look at the stellar cores. Yeah, it's collecting methane.
Okay, I'm going to do dinner and have
All right,
a
mate.
lovely night, most likely. Waking up at 4 in the morning for my new work is rough.
That is rough. That is rough. But thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a lovely dinner and hope you get some good rest. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. Let's put this methane away. Huh. Wishing it is Esme, how are you? You right? How you doing? Yeah, he loves it. I mean, so what are we up to? All right, yes, yeah, we're looking at selling, but because we're in a an abandoned system, I can't see the price fluctuations. So what I might do is not sell here. Is there anything here planetary? I know I've put myself here overnight just to pick up on the methane. Hot, forsaken, capped. Stellar corruption detected, that's the one we went to. With the harmonic interference columned and bladed. It's a real disaster, this place. It is Corvex. It is, well, it says data unavailable, which is why it's been abandoned. But if I nip back to, well, anywhere really. Tell you what, we've done this. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go and see the settlements. They've got 2 settler pending requests. We'll start with the Atlantis crossing. If I remember right, the Atlantis crossing is it's a good economy, not a 3-star economy. That's my pondering angle. I look towards the window, look to windward. Where's that? That's on that side. Do that. Okay. Skip that. And I love that they tidied up the ball. The sphere, it's so nice. What's the request? Yes. Colonist Ibn Makata has produced offspring. Congratulations! But they cannot decide what to name them. They wish to honour the overseer by giving the final decision. Well, oh, God. Oshawa or Lyric? I think Lyric. Lyric sounds lovely. Lyric. Oh, congratulations, Ibn Makata. That's just wonderful news. I hope we get some fireworks for that, because that is... Oh, I'm so touched. I'm so touched I touched my microphone. Let release the fireworks? No, we don't get fireworks for a birth? I think we should. I think we should. Now, what building was I upgrading? I think one of the, I think the terrarium. Have you heard the news? We've had a child, Sui. Yeah, child is born. There it is, there's the terrarium. No, not the terrarium, this is the hydroponics bay. Well, these fireworks are Solaric, in my opinion. Yes. And let's go over to... I'm not following you, mate. It's alright. Morning. This is the terrarium. Where's the little panel? There. And that wants organic catalyst. I will give it organic catalyst. Well, yeah, one of the things we've done... Oh, I shouldn't be reading his thoughts again. You come? Gra. Gra, gra. I only get the freighter inventory and the... How do I get my ship? It's not close enough. Right, freighter. Living class, glass price is rubbish. But Album Pearl can go, Nuclear Buzz can go, Activated Emerald, Activated Copper. That can go, they can go. That can go, that can go, that can go. That, we're in a manufacturing economy, right. That can go, that can go. Go. Yes, 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 yes. Well, hold on to those. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, look at that price there. Now, I think that's all right. I'm not watching my unit cap. I've hit the unit cap. No more selling. Selling is banned. I need to spend money to make money. And let's tidy this up a little bit. Gra. Gra. Have a storage full? No, I can't see it anyway here. What I want to do is let's have a quick look at the status Oh, this is much better. Look, we're almost 1,000 over the maintenance cost. That's superb. We'll wait for it to finish its production before we change it. Settle. Oh, output is still pretty low. We're A class at the moment. Cool. Brilliant. Doing a great job here. Now off to the problem child. And I shouldn't be so discerning. Discerning? No. Disparaging. It's definitely a work in progress, and we are making headway. Considering that I took it on, and they were 1% happy of resin inside the thing again. They haven't. That fix is still dubious. Let's go see the settler request first. 87% of the citizens appreciate the settlement's something. Its key workers recently dealt with an incident in the control center, and recognition from the overseer may serve to refresh their spirits. I'm going to award a large bonus. It's not a case of affording, it's a case of their citizen happiness would be more worthwhile. And considering where we are with settlement debt, it's fine. Definitely need population. And I need to do my part. And get this place productive. Can't see the building I'm supposed to be upgrading. It's here. Alright. Well, that was nice. That's made the place a little easier to live. I think this is B class already. It is. What we really want to be doing is now looking at the industry. We've done this as well. This is a housing unit. This is where most of the people live, I think. And that's B class as well. This is B class. That's the one we've just done. It hasn't cleared the boards away, but it's fine. That's B class. This is a small home. This is C. Alright, okay, well we'll get that up to date as well. And how long is that? 20 minutes? Yeah. What's this? Is another home? Well, that's B already. This one here. He's next to. Bioshed is C class. Glacial unit is B already, so it's definitely that one I'm going to focus on. There's a bioshed here as well, and that's C. So they're the two ones I think we work on next. This automated warehouse. Oh, this is already A class. It may enable A class production, but we're not A yet. And that's yeah, this is the negativity. But we are slightly happier. Lots of space for population. We need to get that productivity up. We're still C class here. Right, okay. I'll think about renaming it when we get to. Either B or A class. Alright, off to the parking lot we go. 20 minutes. So on 11:15 I can come back. I've done all the living units, I think. So it can be confusing. Unless you know the layout of the settlement really well to make sure you've done every building. It's almost, think about that. Taking an aerial photograph of the buildings to make sure that you're do some air recon. Okay, that was the morning production, so let's, the morning harvest, let's build up what we get from that. So all these goods I'm making now, just to reiterate if you haven't seen this already, there is a video on production, my particular production. That is glass. I won't explain how this all works, but heat capacitors, unstable gel, this is acid. Basically, that's what it makes me. We're not that interested in the next wave of production until they spend some money. And spending money is going to be easy. I'm trying to improve one of my multi-tools, and if I buy a slot for it, that will cost me around 220 million. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's good coffee. So I'm back here. Oh yeah. We'll also nip around our oh. What do I want to call this? It's not the green room is where you wait before you go on the stage. It's not really a glass house. An arboretum, there aren't any trees. Lovely. A bit more carbon here too. Nice. Is that you making that noise? Okay. Alright, so I could just put these away in storage, I think. I don't really need to look any more at that until we make some space in, or make a dent in this value here. The old unit cap. Do I want to do anything more here? I don't think so. I think. Let's just move on. To around here, 4, 5, a bit more. Lukkad looks good. 5030. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Well, welcome to wherever we are. The Lukkad star system. It is full of planets, acidic, rainy, dead, contaminated, damp, and desert. Well, rainy planet. I don't mind checking that out. Gusi Beta. But what we'll do is first off, nip over to the space station. Right in front of me there. And we will now spend a stupid amount of money on an upgrade slot. How much is it now? 400 million units. Sure. I mean, it's a complete waste of money, but that'll get me down to 3.8. I'm not buying another one. No. My word. Morning. Morning. Oh. Yeah, this guy. Let's look at recovering some of that by selling nip buds. Past the bloody moss. Spool of nano cables. Valuable treasures, Corvettes casings. And we'll keep the living glass and the neural ducts because we can get better prices. I mean, you know, the neural ducts don't make a lot of money, but it's fine. Living glass, we can go to Boilerwell and get a much better return. Let's switch back my multi-tool. Let's have a quick look at that solar ship. Oh, they've gone. That solar ship was stuck on the exit. Right, so where is... there. Gusi Beta. A rainy planet. Probably have some, I'm guessing, superheated rainstorms. Just keeping an eye on the time for the settlement decision, which should be in about 10 minutes. Very nice. My apologies, trees. I'm an absolute idiot of a pilot. Wow. Well, let's land. What a pretty little place. I didn't look at the settlement, the Sentinel annoyance level. Occasional scoring outbursts of rain. Sentinels few. Nice. Love that tree. Hello. I haven't seen one of them for a while. Well, in fact, I've never seen it before. I've just seen many like it. Hello, fella. How are you? Here. Have a creature palette. I think you'll like it. Might get the old, bowels moving a bit. Three. What a pretty place. Just doing a very slow scan to see if I've got all these trees. Well, I haven't got that. The biggest tree of them all. The one that's standing right next to me. Something over there. 240 units. Awful flick. Ooh, he is big. Hello. That's what you get when you take a chunk out of me. Oh, I think this is very pretty. So that's 7 of 11. I'm going to take this opportunity to... is that what I want? Dig this thing up. Yes, it is. It's got a bit of a Titan worm problem, but it's the juicy grubs, but oh yeah, this is very pretty. What a great start to this day. Much prettier than London is right now. London is overcast and nondescript. Grey skies. I will go get that as well. I'm building up a bunch of salvage data so I can go to the anomaly and go shop for some more. Building parts. So I think we've got 3 or 4 things to find. I haven't looked at the list yet. I'm going to go for a swim first. And then see what's left after that. There is a certain level of pleasurable satisfaction if I manage to get all the... Oh, a seahorse. Where'd he go? There you are. Can I feed them? I don't think I can feed underwater creatures, can I? Get this show. No? His shoulder's getting in the way. Come on. There you are. Mud skippers. Muddy mud skipper. So there's just one left. I wonder where it is. Oh, there's a salvage. Technology, wondering which I'll avail myself of. Hee hee, they love swimming with me. And we'll have a look at the creature list. Hello. Alright, let's have a look and see what's missing. What a beautiful world. Rare underwater, always active. Okay. I mean, look at that. I'm just checking. Right, okay, I see. One of the issues, a couple of screenshots I took yesterday didn't have the glyphs on it. I think that was definitely cockpit error. So I'm still going to take a picture, so let's face this one up. Maybe I'm not right location. I'm not in the right location. Let's put myself on top of this hill. Sorry, dude. We'll clear that away. Right. On the edge like this. Nice. And let's also throw some pellets down to get some sort of wildlife in it. There we go. Photo mode. Oh. Yeah, like it. Let's try that. Nice. I'm still not getting the life, but I'm alright with that. Look at that. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. And I've changed the way that I'm doing my thumbnail, so I've not just got a banner across the top, I've also got one across the bottom, so I've got to factor that in. But I think that's beautiful. What a pretty world. Admittedly, I'm disappearing slightly into the colour scheme of it, but that's alright. Yay, there we go. That has wonderful. The glyphs, which I want, I need to figure out with the bottom banner, which I think I'm going to keep, but we need to create a space for that. Okay, rare, underwater, always active. So if we can find an ocean. Apparently there's a buried technology module, which I want. Buried cache too. I'm not near enough of my ship to do that, but I'm heading that way, aren't I? Yeah. Let's see how bad this storm is. It's not heavy on the luminescence, but there is some. The trees, the glorious trees. $96, $98, $99, $99. Just under the boiling temperature. And admittedly, standing in boiling rain. Yeah.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Wouldn't be that pleasant. I did note my cobalt levels were low, so I'm going to Take the opportunity to top up my cobalt. I'm not sure why the stalagmites and stalactites on all planets contain cobalt, but they do. Certainly makes things easier when you're mining. But no, I recommend this planet without doubt. Mining laser is just so good these days. Admittedly, it takes a long time to heat up, but when it does, God, it really goes. I'm going to scan this. That one. It really does bring to life the expression weapons hot. Because as your weapons become hot, they can become better at doing their job. They work better at temperature. And that's what that little graph is up in the top right hand corner. It's telling me the temperature of the weapon and the colour of the beam as well. But keeping it hot without it actually overheating becomes really efficient. There's the heat warning. So now I can just bounce along. Superb. Alright, we were going to get this, that tech module. Yeah, whatever. Hello. But if you're in this neck of the woods on your journey, hop in. What a great place. Sure, it's not a paradise world, but definitely manageable. A little bit of heat shielding. If you excuse me, I must be on my way. Right, so that's 64. Sounds like a lot, but I can promise it would be. Oh, I still need to get a rare underwater creature. So a little bit out into space, maybe a little bit further than that. Get a good view of the planet. Let's go to the sunny side. That looks like water to me. Wow.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
There's our rare underwater creature. That's what is that? That's crazy. Oh, what a good start to the day. I mean, beautiful planet, wondrously diverse life. Sure, we got a bit of rain, but you know, I live in London, so you know, that's par for the course, really. All right, I think we're done. None of the animals are aggressive. Sentinels are sporadic. The weather seems sporadic too, so. Yeah, I like this one. Strange how, you know, I've seen many hundreds of nigh on perfect and paradise worlds, but the ones that stick with you. Oi! I want you. There we go. going to add that to my wonders to remind myself of it. I might... Yeah, I've put some trees in here. These two are very similar. I put this one in here because it was so similar to that. So I might take that out. Of course, Donovan would be proud. Ah, we've just found the most intelligent being. Pleasant. What was the treasure? Oh, tin tree tubers. I feel like I've had those before, but what do I know? I haven't got to Kikalago, but I did somebody had the moment actually, I think. Took me there. And I do have a base on there for somewhere to build. But I'm still thinking of what I should build next. I'm not flowing with ideas. And I enjoyed making Hairway to Stephen. But I wouldn't call it an earth-shattering base build. You see what other people are up to with their bases through glitch building. It's absolutely amazing. Alright. We're in a black hole, aren't we? Well, we're not in a... Well, lots of modern scientific thought is extrapolating whether we are in our whole universe is inside a black hole. Alright, talking of black holes, oh yeah, we'll do this jump and then we'll nip back to the settlements. We are in a GEC system. Oh, welcome aboard, Sales GEC et Bandle. I'm glad to hear it. So those guys, the deck crew, always represent the race that is in this system. So by looking at those guys, you know that you're in the Eigh system, or Korvax, or Viking. I can remember the third. There are no autophage systems. Maybe that would be something we head towards. But Hiromar, Eigh system, and therefore there will be Eigh people on the landing pads, working the, what do we call it? Landing deck sort of thing. If you're in an abandoned system, there's nobody there. There's no crew. And what I don't know is, are they my crew who rotate to welcome in the local race to make them feel comfortable? Is that part of the service that my freighter offers? Or whether they are actual local employees who look for that opportunity. Okay, so we've got Scaly, Daduvela is supercritical, overgrown, definitely have a look at that, Hyperborean, gamma intensive, and high temperature planet. Okay. Is that where we came from? Gusi Beta. Don't forget to do that. Crappy picture. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss that planet. Let's go back to the settlements. Well, just the one we're going to pop into, because the other one is, I think, got an hour or. And where would that be? So this is actually 45 minutes since we were back. I cannot. I'm sure it was over here somewhere. Oh, it's here. This one. Right. Bioshed is C class, and you want nitrogen. Nitrogen. What about... There's other... Is there anything I can set off now? This is a palatial unit. That's the one we looked at, right? That's the one that wants nitrogen. What about the warehouse? We're doing crystallized helium. Do I have that? I don't think so. Now you're being really fussy. Crystallized helium is a gas giant product. Well, I don't see many gas giant products. So I don't visit any gas giants. Alright, well, I think I'm going to have to... That's the big building. This is a sleeping pod. They'll clear that away in due course. This is another... living unit. I really want to work on, yeah, this and that. So it is going to be nitrogen. Basis of maximum terrain complexity. Use restore mode to undo terrain edits. That's all right. I know that. Basalt. I wouldn't expect, really. Well, I might do that though. Ah, actually, this does it nicely. I can scan around. So we've got housing, 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 another more housing, and then warehouse, habitation housing again, bioshed, 2. So I've got 2 biosheds in my office. So that bioshed wants so they want the same materials, probably do nitrogen, and there's the other one. Yeah. Let's nip back to Antamama quickly. Real quick. Chop chop. Savouring my coffee. Finishing off my breakfast banana. Never noticed those straps before. So in one of these drawers, yeah, there's nitrogen. I'll put it down there. Got lots of nitrogen, so I was musing to myself just then, it would be nice if you could build or one of the buildings offered you storage, or your office allowed you to create the storage containers. And of course what I could do is put down a base computer and build. Bioshed, let's do this. How long will that take? 1.5 hours. Okay. I would have thought working on the industrial units does take longer. I will nip over to... I know they don't need me right now, but I want to see... That's a very pretty warp. It's like a mixture of the purple and the green together. Yeah, just want to see when the building that I'm working on is going to be ready. So we are starting from here. Now noted. Glacial unit, atomic generator, interstellar importer, advanced habitation unit. Does it tell me if I'm working on something? I don't think it does. It just tells me the type of unit. Technopod. Fishing pond, luxury habitation, cocktail lounge, meta depot, wireless distribution unit, condensing tower. And then we have my office, another field stabilization unit, obviously, Magneto dock. "27 minutes. Potter. Oh, yeah. Let's go and dig that out. Run up that hill, come on. I can't remember if this is bountiful rather than perfect. How many times? You're just a soft touch, aren't you, really, when it comes down to it? Aren't you? I know you get angry, but... Are there any more? There is, there's another one over there. 387 away. Alright. Oh, what? Right. Anybody else? You? They do have a base on this planet. You might see pop up every now and again. Called Avatar. Because this planet reminded me of Avatar. I don't really have a question mark then. Something. It used to have very high levels of bioluminescence.
Suit power cells depleted. Technology recharging.
That seems to have vanished. Its bioluminescence phase is over. So it doesn't look so much like Avatar anymore. It's dreadful to admit. I've just worked that out. Sometimes things aren't glowing. Where's all the glowy? Yeah, it's gone. So how do we fit that in within grow up. Unimpressed with life, nudes? God, these people. I think we're done here for a bit, aren't we? This is going to take around 22, 23 minutes now, 21 minutes. What we might do is nip back to at the moment. And maybe, I mean, I do think I haven't got all the salvage data I need, but I've definitely got some to go spend. I think I probably need around 200, 300 units to do that. Let's mark a planet. Where's the one that we like? That one. Overgrown. Nuportneyro Isum. Yeah. Classified as overgrown, I think. Yes, that's right. Cool. I can't speak Gek very well. I can get around my rudimentary Viking. Let's bring in the anomaly. There you are. Oh, sorry, dude. Excuse me. Okay, we have 71 salvage data. And I'm just going to start spending. No, it's going to take forever to do this. Oh no, it does pop back at least. So 60. Gone the wrong way. I do want that. I don't have a biped fossil display. So where was I? So many things to buy. This is why I need so many. I've opened a lot out, but I'm here. These are more construction-based, industrial looking things. Cool. That's got me all of that. We'll go through these. Oops.
Item received. Item received. Item received.
21 to go. And we'll start here. Oh, nice. And we're going to run out on this page. 5 left. Wow. And we'll do that one. But just to get in my head how much more is left. So we've got all of that. All of that. Got those. More of these. Some of those. Got those. More wood pieces. Timber structures, timber roofing. Again, stone structures and timber and stone roofing. Alloy structures. Oh, right. And alloy roofing. Salvage structures. Alright, these are the new ones, the salvage roofing. Some of the basic building blocks. Alright, so it's not too bad. At least another maybe 200. Breakdown. That's the ship I want. That one. Exotic. More than anything. Is it? Based on the partner's gestures, appearances, other curiosities.
Collectible received.
Well, not owned is a nice way to look at it. That's nice. Again, I've never really looked at these. Didn't see them as helping me on my way. So many things not owned. Festive jetpack trail. I only really got interested in it recently. I think it was I'm trying to remember who did the video. The Game Hub, I think, did a video in how you can use the Nada and Polo figurines along with starship trails to really boost your ship into something wonderfully exotic. And I was like, oh, I've completely missed that these things actually can, it's not just decoration, these things can actually do something. Sultans of Ping, really? I thought I just bought that. Maybe it needs refreshing. Alright, I've gone round. Had I gone round, or had I just got through? Sentinel ship. Yeah, they're definitely my favourites. It would be exotic, wouldn't it? Pretty. Right now, where were we? That one. An overgrown planet. I'm expecting green grass, by the looks of it. We could even say verdant. Hello. Secretary Dovard. What have you got? I'm really not in the maybe some goop. I may slightly overpriced, but I'll buy some silver as well while I'm here. Come on. Just slow you down. Get in the way. It looks another Earth-like. Which, you know, is fine, don't get me wrong. A good Earth-like planet is nice to see every now and again, but I don't get that excited by them. I'm happy that Dirtopia is on an Earth-like. I was really wanting it to be on that was Ring Pop or Bubblegum, one of the two. Bubblegum looked to me like the best, but it was kind of garish when kind of a lot going on colour-wise. Alright, there's a flag, so let's land. There's some water as well, so. Very nice. The impressions of a sort of sandy soil. Come on. You. There we go. 3 different types of flyer. Anything on the ground? 4 types of flyer, wow. Over a third. Four out of 10 is 2 out of 5. Yeah, 2/5. Isn't that nice? Go for a midnight swim. Kind of shallow. Ooh. A nautilus of some. Get back into the deep blue water, please. Thank you. Frustrating because I can't seem to get a lock on. Oh, just. There you are. Come on, shrimp. Oh my word. Take a trophy. Well, we found them all. Amazing. This planet has no ground-dwelling life forms at all. Maybe it will in its future development. We have flying things and underwater things. But nothing in between. Now we would presume that life began in the oceans because as a medium, water contains oxygen, and can support amino acids. I do love these. Not sure about you, but yeah, you're very nice. So evolutionary, something escaped from the oceans and took to the sky. Wow. And maybe you'd expect that on a complete water world. But there's ground. It's got life on it, just not animal life. Oh, let's have a look around for salvage units. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's one up there.
This planet has had people on it for some time.
Well, it's got Gek, I presume. How you doing? You alright? Thanks for coming back. But I don't think they... evolutionary, they didn't evolve here. Fascinating. Or they've moved past the evolutionary stage of living on the land to all become flyers. Alright, I think that was the only... Just now. I am the first to discover it. I mean, how long have the resident life forms been here? I can't tell. I mean, from a traveller perspective, I am. You're right, either Gek or Viking or...
People have been there before you. They're human hubs.
Human? Human? I don't know about that. Korvax, Gek or Viking, sure, but human? No. I can't even prove that I'm human in this game. Sure, I look humanoid, but I can modify my appearance to look very unhuman.
You're not the first sentient life form to visit it.
Fair enough, fair enough. We know that evolution is a factor within the Atlas in its way that it has profligated the universe, because we see extinct species. Yeah.
I ever see some spaceports in orbit.
But I'm the first traveller to be there in this iteration. I think that's the only planet I wanted to check out here. Nuportneyro Isum. The other, we've got scaly, supercritical, gamma intensive.
I don't understand.
In what way? It's always tricky when there's chat lag, but I'll try and answer questions. Do you know this game, No Man's Sky? trying to think, where are we? We arrived here from black hole. Yes. So let's move forward. Yeah, it was a Gek system.
That you cannot be the first sentient being to visit the family.
And you're right, I can't, because it is a populated Gek system and it was populated before I got here, so I'm not the first. I am the first traveller to see it. Because I am a different race to the ones that have populated the universes.
Traveled to an island and saw houses and cars. Would you say you discovered the island?
That's exactly what all the European colonialists did. not cars and lights, but you know, they saw people there and still claim they discovered it for their particular country. But yeah, fair enough. But oh yeah, bang, too far. Let's move back a bit. Nuzence, how far is that? Just enough. But yes, in this iteration of this galaxy,
Yes, my point is that you're not actually discovering them.
not from that perspective, no. But if I am, so you know, did Christopher Columbus discover America? And you could argue no. I mean, you could argue no. First off, the Vikings were the actual Vikings were there first, but it was populated. America was populated with Native Americans. But on behalf of the Queen of Spain, King of Spain, Queen of Spain, Queen of Spain, he discovered it for her, even though it was already populated. We have a corrosive planet. We have Eigh, Candiper, high energy, temperate. That looks nice. Webbed, radioactive, and a terraforming catastrophe. So Eigh looks nice. I think. Let's have a quick look. Are my settlements? Yes, I have some work to do. So let's go back to the settlements.
But the life forms that visited these moons and the planets before are not primitive tribes.
Does it matter?
Species like you.
They're sentient. You could argue that the whole idea of the Western civilization discovering the rest of the planet wasn't actually discovering it for humanity's sake. It's a perspective, isn't it? Right, what are we doing here? What's the... Where's it gone? There it is. But I think, yeah, it's a valid point. The citizens have commissioned pioneer Silic to produce a sculpture in honor of the coming of the long night. Okay, 76% of the settlement strongly favour its completion.
You're basically conquering and renaming these planets.
I'm discovering their existence for my species, whatever my species is, traveller. 76%, okay, what do they want? Now we're going to commission the work. going to make people happy. Yes, it's going to create more depth. I'm very keen on making them happy. This is still working, that's 44% done. But it is valid, it's a perspective point of view, isn't it? And if you think if you play in abandoned mode where there are no Gek Viking or Korvax, there is still evidence of this whole thing is a simulation. This whole thing exists within a computer world, that's what the Atlas is. So the Atlas could have put those things there. But yeah, I love thinking about this stuff. Thanks for the thoughts. The meta-narrative of No Man's Sky. But yeah, it's not clear from the game, apart from the term traveller, what I am. When I meet other travellers, they don't look like other species, they don't necessarily look like me. Alright, close the terminal there. Oh, sure. No, I want more population. Happy to have a resident artist. I'm trying to remember what building we were upgrading. I thought it was over here, but I'm mistaken. Oh, it's over there. I see it now. Whee! Fireworks! Nice. Fireworks galore. Okay, we'll do this. And how long will that take? 20 minutes. All right. Oh, I'm going to go over there and pick that up as well. Really? I can't get it because it's... Ow. That's annoying. Nah. It's just going to have to live under there. Come on, there we go. Let's have a look at the status now. This is much better. We still need to drive down actual costs. But we're getting there. I made Geo Crusher. What's his name? Chuso happy. That's good. I feel good about my choices. Yeah, Africa was never discovered. But I'm walking around a new neighbourhood and I come across a new, or a coffee shop I've never heard of before. I've discovered that, haven't I? Oh, I discovered the existence of this coffee shop. I, personally. Hi. Vicky, how you doing? Alright, let's go and have a look at this planet. Or did I? Eigh. Looks nice, 15 animals to discover. And it is temperate. Thou art so temperate. Oh, it's a pirate system. Double star? Yeah, double star. Alright, let's go to the sunny side. Good thoughts, Mr. Driver. I appreciate those thoughts. I'm reminded by a song by Negative Land. Thank you. For the good farts. Ow! Who put that rock there? Very nice for you to highlight yourself. Technology module. Let's grab you. So we're in an extreme storm. There's 4 Korvax here. Interface entity Tiru, what's up? Oh. Alright. I think we know what he's up to. No good! That's what he is up to. We've got 15 animals here, so let's see how quickly this goes. Now, would we say a planet that has extreme storms, would we describe that as temperate? Hello, you. Yeah, but all weird. There you are. Quite a lot of bipedal. One more form of life here. Very small. Tiny thing. Alright, well let's get this salvage station. Another one over there. Not far. Bit early. Oh, another red dot. 418 units as well. So kind of big life form. Well, that's 2/3 of it all discovered. I'm going to be thinking about that word for a while. Wow. Much bioluminescence. Bioluminescence, I should say. Can't see any more red dots. I think we've got all the life forms around here. And let's have a look on the list. underwater, 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 and underwater. One is nocturnal, one is found in the north. So we want to go to the north at night. So let's see where we are now. We're in the north. We just need to find water. Oh, I can't see a thing. Well, it is the night time. There's some water. I could try this lake here. Not ideal, but all right. Well, there's one living thing. That'll be the nocturnal one because it's bioluminescent. Well, I'm going to use oxygen for the others. Any more red dots around? Oh, yeah. So that's one more to find, which is common, underwater, and always active. And there it is. Come on, scanner. Very nice. Beautiful. All right. Which way is my ship? It's over there. Let's see if we can find some salvage data around here. There's one. Not far. There's where, oh, very nice. Done there. Let's get the nanites. We'll be wrapping up shortly. Nothing euphorbia-like. Looking for another salvage data. Can't see one. So we'll head over to that building.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Now, when you compare it to the last planet we were on, this weather seems more frequent. Aha, an abandoned structure. So, nice. Any more? There's another one.
Ground protection falling. Ground protection falling. Toxins detected. Ground protection falling.
All right, all right, all right.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
There's another one over there. Okay. Another building. Uh-huh. I think this planet. Come on. It's done. Let's go. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Time for lunch. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum. And the sun beats down and I lie on my bench. I can always hear them talk. There's always been Ethel. Jacob, wake up. You've got to tidy your room now. And then Mr. Lewis. Isn't it time he was out on his own? Over the garden wall, 2 little lovebirds cuckoo to you. Keep them mower blades sharp. Gold star if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Hi guys. Let's just do one last check on the settlements and then call it a day. Conflict resolution pending in field. Still trying to think of a good name for this place. I really want to represent, I mean it is an autophage word, I just don't know what that autophage word means. And maybe that's too traveller-centric. Maybe just keep it as is. Alright, citizen dispute. Oh, well. The settlers have caught P. Scavenger Bibrongo red-handed while stealing an antique knife. P. Scavenger Bibongo's name is scrawled upon the item. The writing appears recent. So I can reduce the settlement debt, keep him here, but that will reduce the happiness by 2%. Oof. Let's have a quick look at the figures. We're only at 27% anyway. I don't want to reduce the population. No, I'm going to. I know they're not going to be happy about it, but I'm going to recover that. Yeah, they're not going to be happy with that. This is still going to take too long, isn't it? This is 77% complete, though. How long? 20 minutes. I'm hungry. That's not correct. It's in stings. It's not in Paterna Amdus 16. Lying. I'm still thinking about Mr. Driver's or Mrs. Driver comment, because one of the things I do think about is who put all those flags there, who abandoned all this technology on the planet. There is a commonality between those things, which when you look at what the Korvax and what the Gek, what the Viking have done, they've built settlements in their style, and all of them are attributable to those different races. So you can say that they did that without a doubt, fine. But the flags and the other technology which is strewn on all planets, is that from the Atlas? I think it might be. I think they may be artifacts of the Atlas rather than of species. Alright, the field stabilization unit is ready. This doesn't make people happy nor unhappy, but it is now at least an A-class structure. Adding to productivity. Good. Let's look at something else to... what about the tower? Where's the... is it up there? How do I upgrade the class of a silo? Ah, here it is. So this does add to productivity, does make people happy. They want 3 quantum computers. Do I have them in me? No, but I can make them pretty quickly. Well, before we do that, let's have a look at the other buildings. That's the field stabilization unit. Sort of a B-class landing pad over here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll upgrade the landing pad. And that'll be an hour. Alright, and I think that's it. Let's head back to Aunt La Mama. And call it a day. And thank you very much for watching. If you made it to the end, very special. Even if you just skip to the end, you can get that reward. It's very special. There's gold star available for the words I blurted out recently because it was at 1 o'clock. Time for lunch. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. If you like what you see, or even if you don't, feel free to let me know. There's a space down here called the comment section. You can write me a nice comment or a nasty one. You can like, you can dislike, you can subscribe, you can share, all that stuff. You can even come and talk to me on Discord, which there is a link to in my on my bio here, but it'll probably be in the description as well. I do have an Instagram. I have a Blue Sky account as well, and they're all in the links on my bio. But until we meet again, please share and enjoy.